And here we are. And the dark oak tree grew. Nice. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we're back playing My Forever World. This is number 3. And might do some cave diving. I'm already looking over there at that. That's a big fall. Alright. I know I did a bunch of cave diving in the first and second one, but just want to check it. There's also a lot of the stone variants. Coal. Oh, that was not gonna be fun. My favorite thing, whenever there's like these long branch out things and it doesn't seem like it's gonna stop, and then it'll open up into a completely new thing, and then it's just dead end. Yeah, I almost fell right down into that. Oh, that was not... Yeah, that was not gonna be a fun time if I fell down that. Yeah, I think there's a bunch of granite. There was andesite, like, right over there. There's a bunch of diorite. So yeah, we actually have decent extra stone building blocks to work with, instead of mainly only using a stone, cobblestone, stone brick. I normally build my bases out of, well, I've already mentioned it before, diorite, calcite, stone, cobblestone, stone bricks, planks, logs, mainly only spruce. But if I can't find spruce, then I just use oak. But since I have the dark oak, that might be my substitute. So... Okay. I might actually go loot the village. I know I said I don't ever really, I think I said that I don't do much with villages. I just kind of leave them. But I do run their pockets, but I leave the villagers alone. I just take, like, the workstations that I need, and that's about it. I don't really touch, like, important roles like blacksmith. Don't mind if I do. I think there was 2 blacksmiths, was there? Or was I thinking of something else? It might have been a completely different world that I'm thinking of. I forget. And no, I didn't open up Minecraft on a completely new world while I was playing this one. No, I'm probably thinking of one while ago. So it's just that, and then we got the leatherworker. There's lava under there, so we can actually get some stuff out of there. Ooh, emeralds. There's the bell. Kitty cats. Open that up for you. Well, there's a library. They have 2 churches, so I'm gonna take one of the things. What are they called? Brewing stands, that's what they're called. I just need to see if they have a, that's not a library. That's a, it is a library. Okay, it just looked a little bit different, so I thought it was something else. There was times where I used to, like, get the white terracotta out of those village houses, and I would use it to build, but sometimes it's hard to find villages, so I don't really do that anymore. Okay, I don't think they have a cartographer or a Fletcher or any other thing. They just have houses, tannery, blacksmith, 2 churches, and a library. At least there's a free lectern, so I can take that and make my own thing. Is that? Damn, nice bunch of flowers up here. Okay. I also need to make a little bee thing. Apiary, that's what it's called. For those of you who don't know what I mean by apiary, an apiary is a place where bees are kind of kept in like a, you know, make honey. It's basically an orchard for like, an orchard's for trees, a field's for ground growing things, and, you know, an apiary's for honey. So, yeah, a little lesson for you? I don't know. But now I can actually throw iron horse armor on my horse. Come here, horse. I still don't have a name for you, but you kind of look like the horse from Legend of Zelda. You kind of look like Epona. Maybe that's who you can be. You could be Epona, maybe. Then again, I also like, whenever I would play Red Dead Redemption 2 a bunch, I used to have, my horse, I named it Tennessee. And no, it's not because I didn't come up with any good names, so I just went off of the Tennessee Walker. It wasn't because of that. Definitely not. Okay. We'd have to flatten this out or something. Or maybe build it up. Like I said, I always build just this one type of house, and I don't know if I should just do it again, or if I should think of something different. I've seen people make, like, watchtowers and things like that, but I don't, it's not my style. But I don't want to just make the same thing as normal. I also normally my builds are, like, medieval based, so expect just to see everything in that type of style, or most things to be in that style. Raw beef turns to steak. Remember whenever it used to be called cooked beef or cooked steak or something like that instead of just steak? Or, mutton wasn't in the game. Raw pork chop became cooked pork chop. Yeah. Whenever it comes to Minecraft, I'm like Unk status, because I used to play on the 360 whenever, like, other Xbox, when, like, higher Xboxes came out. I used to play on, like, old consoles like that. And now I got a PC, so now I can kind of keep up to date with things. Which is nice, but I miss the nostalgia of playing, you know. Also, you guys are able to see at the top left of the screen days played, which you can tell is how long I've, well, played Minecraft for. Or how long I've played in this world for, I mean. I don't know if I should just get a bunch of building materials right off the bat, or if I should just kind of start making stuff. Wait. Do I have a bunch of clay? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I have clay. No, I don't. I don't know why I thought I had clay. Well, we'll get that for bricks, and normally I only ever use, like, brick and granite to make these, fireplaces. But I might change that. I might make a bit more of the house out of this. I also have stuff to make a water bucket, so I need to actually make one. There. There we go. That's better. I fix. There's a bunch of holes and stuff around here, and I need to cover them up, and I broke my tree. No. There's a dead cow. Also, I saw the first video. Hey, Battlefield 6 beta downloaded. Yeah, I might make a video or a stream on that, maybe. Probably. Definitely I will, actually. But, oh, excuse me. Sneezed so loud I completely forgot what I was talking about. Talking about Battlefield 6, and before that I was talking about filling up the creeper holes, or... No, they weren't creeper holes, they just became like that. What was I talking about? I actually just had like a brain wipe. Dead chicken. Dead chicken. Dead cow. I accidentally pressed the Alt key while I was doing stuff, so it popped up a little screen. Had to fix it. Man, I love being able to one-shot animals with a sword. Java players could never. I'm constantly gonna keep doing that, aren't I? I know it's annoying at this point, but I can't help but like promote Bedrock Edition because it's, you know, just the version that I'm used to. What do you mean you don't have to charge up your sword in order to do a bunch of damage? What do you mean what do you mean a sword, which is meant for combat, does less damage than the axe? Sorry, it does more damage than the axe. There's so many Bedrock features that I'm just like really used to. I don't think I could play Minecraft without them. I tried Java Edition for a while, but yeah, it wasn't all that good. I was playing on a server though, so it was kind of fun. I will admit though, multiplayer on Java is a lot better than multiplayer on Bedrock because it's just compatibility stuff, and realms can only go to like 10, 11 people. So, yeah. Well, only like 10 people at a time, or something like that. I don't know. I wish realms had like more space and stuff, so you didn't need to, you know, have to pay for like servers and stuff. Realms are good for playing with like, you know, just a bunch of your friends, but whenever it comes to like events or Discord servers, and it's just kind of, yeah. Come here, sheep. Let's let me grab all this. There we go. I only have 36 dirt. I do like this spot because it's close to a village and the water's right there, but I do slightly want to change spots. But I could probably, just with some work, fix everything up. So I might just work on this right here. Yeah, good thing I closed that up. That was too well timed. There's something down there. Okay. I don't know if I should like break this down and because it's already like really flat, even if I just like get rid of this. There's this little extra part around here too, so I might do that. Yeah, you see how boring this is? You see how boring it is to actually, like, you know, dig all of this stuff? See how there's no constant stimulation? How I'm just breaking dirt blocks and how unbelievably slow and dragging it is? This is what I had to sit through whenever I was young watching Minecraft survival videos. Because I didn't go on a phone. I didn't go on a computer. You know, back in my day, I would sit there and I would watch it to the very end. I would actually just sit there and watch everything. Because attention spans nowadays are completely and totally, what's the word, cooked. Gen Alpha kids already closed out of the video. Put that in there. There we go. Hello, horsey. I don't mind the flashy editing and stuff, and it definitely is more of like an eye-catcher thing. But I like videos that are like this a lot of the time. I don't... It's fine if like a couple things like flash up on the screen, but what if I have to constantly see like sparkle effects and time lapses and stuff? It's just... At that point, it just kind of goes, okay, well, why are you showing me that you're building this if I can't even see like any type of in-depth process? Follow along with this tutorial at a time lapse that's going 50,000 seconds faster than any type of actual thing, so you can't even like follow along with like a build or anything. It's simple redstone, really. I still have no idea how people were able to make an actual computer in this game. There's that, then we'll get rid of this spot. And it's not night yet, so cut down this tree. Sleep. Sorry, I was just gotta get beautiful. Now sleep. There we go. Oh yeah, also, I watched back my first video, and anyone else see that, like, black flash that appeared on the screen at, like, 10 minutes, 18 seconds? Like, I'm talking about, mods or something like that, and then it just goes black. And I remember playing the game, and it didn't do that in the game. It just was there in the recording. I even watched back the thing, and I don't think anything... I got no error on OBS whenever I finished that video. It was just, it showed up like that. There's an anomaly in this world. Herobrine's here. Show yourself, you white-eyed, default skin-looking ass. I'm ready for ya. Strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the balls. Boom. I love that video. I'm digging. Shovel broke. Damn, we actually got a lot of iron. So glad I went to that big old ravine instead of saying, oh no, I want to build my house first. This would be such a slog with stone tools. Damn, nice ass. Why the long face, buddy? It's an old joke. I know. Everything I have is just gonna be floating. Get a bunch of dirt so we can fill in. I don't know if I want to fill all this in or dig it all down so I can build like a river going through it. I know it's a big project to ask for, but like this early on into a forever world, but one of the main steps to make sure that you don't get burnt out is to always constantly have a plan in mind, or goal, or whatever word that they decide to use. I did mention that in the first video, right? How, like, following the instructions on those videos, like, is not how I play Minecraft in the beginning. Or, like, how I play Minecraft at all. Because I don't play this game to beat the Ender Dragon instantly and just do all this and just get to the end game as fast as possible. I play the game so I can build my house. And once I build my house, then it's just kind of, okay, now what? I've tried to do that, actually. I've tried to, after I build my house, I try to come up with new things to do. And that's why I want to build actual villages for villagers instead of just throw them all in this hall. And once I'm done with that, okay, well, now I have a villager who does everything in here. So why would I even need to bother with villagers anymore? Instead, I want to build, like, I want to build them houses and stuff. I want to build, like, parks and things like that. It's kind of one of the reasons why I do that, or try to do that. In the first video, I showed off my one world that my most recent survival world, besides this one, and how I had a villager thing. Sorry, I had a villager thing, and no, I had, like, my entire thing. I had, like, a stable and all that, and farms and stuff. And then there was just a house that I never mentioned. It was off in the back. That was supposed to be, like, a house for, like, a butcher or something like that. And I just stopped. Just never touched it. Once I put the roof on, I was like, okay, that was just completely and totally slow and annoying. I'm not even going to try to do another. So that was that. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig. I'll probably end up cutting out this digging portion, or I may just make you guys suffer through it, or even just click off the video right now, because there's just nothing that I'm doing except digging. There's no time lapse, there's no fast and flashy stuff. I want you to sit here and go through what I'm going through. If you want to watch a Minecraft video, then you can at least act like you're playing Minecraft, like how it would actually be playing Minecraft. why I made that medieval world video thing, so you guys could just kind of sit there, watch, like, and go through a building process with a couple cuts and stuff, and just kind of fill in the gaps, or put your own style on it or something. Oh wait, I don't think I've ever really touched Arstrav after that. I might show it off toward the end of the video of where that project currently is, but or I might just show it off right now. You know, I'm talking about it right now, so I'm just gonna show it off now. Let me grab all this dirt. Alright, I'll show you Arstrav. So this is how we're doing. I added water and stuff, and it's currently like low frame rate and stuff, but I'll just fly up to everything. We had the fishery, a tower, tavern, market thing. We had a baker, a couple houses, chapel. This is supposed to be a warehouse. We have a herbalist thing. We have the blacksmith, Arstrav Manor, the gate and palisade, a bunch of farms, the lumber mill, and then over here I added a bunch of things. This is a chicken coop, and over here we have a stable for like horses or livestock or anything really. Over here off by the really bad lighthouse, I expanded all of this out. It's where it was. Just to go along all of this. So that was Arstrav, or is Arstrav. Then I started another project where I was making a survival world in a super flat, where I was building all of this, and letting you know, none of any of this is hollow that isn't supposed to be. Watch this. And it just goes until we reach a thing. But anyway, it just goes and goes and goes and goes. So that was another project I was doing. Did a bunch of things, caves, there's like a little dungeon thing under there, and there's little ruins. But yeah, back to the survival world. So I just decided to spare all of you who are still watching the wait, and now this is flat. So now we have like a little decent spot to set up a thing, and I will probably raise up this a little bit, or either lower all this or raise it. I'll probably raise it though, or maybe lower it and then build like a bridge across or something. A bunch of stuff. There's this beach. Nice little thing. Alright, so a bunch of stuff there. I'm down to one shovel from what I've crafted, and I have all of this dirt. Getting rid of the water is going to be a little bit of an issue without a sponge. I just have to place blocks through it all. Okay, we got a bunch of dirt and stuff. That's what I needed. I need iron. Okay. Make 2 buckets. Pair of shears. 2 more shovels. Shears just for anything I could need. Buckets or, you know, water, lava, stuff like that. Speaking of water, I'm gonna grab it from this little thing. just a little infinite water thing up here. I also need to make like a little farm thing, which I'll probably do up there or somewhere. Yeah. I like watching the sunset. It's pretty. So this is going to be our building blocks chest. This is where we keep all of the stuff that we're going to build our little base stuff with. I might go back to the one thing and get a bunch of deep slate, but for the roof... Oh, wait, now... Oh, actually, if I do go back to the thing, I have an actual good spot in, like... Sorry, relatively safe to, like, get actual deep slate with, so I don't need to dig down all that way. So that's good. Oh, horse, hello, donkey. I heard a zombie, but it's probably coming from the hole I patched up. Sorry, I got hiccups. I'm just gonna throw the clay in. Do I use... I have more charcoal. I'll use charcoal. Pull this out. There's that. Something I did for the Java server that I was in for a while was I made a bunch of flags of just a bunch of different countries, so I'll probably do that as well. I also didn't have much blue dye, so now that I'm on Bedrock and blue dye actually... Sorry, blue flowers can actually, you know, fucking spawn. I can actually make a bunch more flags because, you know, a lot of countries have blue in their flag. Speaking of flowers. There we go. Should I get shears and, No, I don't think it's really worth it yet. Okay, got all of this up here. Probably gonna flatten. Flatten or leave high? I think flatten looks better, maybe. I'm trying to splice into a rolling industrial... Sorry, not even rolling. To a flat industrial complex. That's what this is gonna turn into. There's no life. There's only industry. Factories, smoke. Coal, iron, steel, gas. The way of modern man. Oh, by the way, for those of you who want to play a game, little game shout out. There's a game called Eco where it's basically kind of like Minecraft, but it's a lot more focused on the environment. So you can cause pollution and stuff. So if you want to save or destroy the environment, you can play that game. It's called ECO. Eco is what it's called. Once more, I will cut this so you guys don't have to see it. I'm also still working on that 100 Years of History game, and its progress has gone on very, very well. And at the time of recording this, I think it's... Is it Friday? Yeah, at the time of recording this, it's Friday. And so tomorrow I have a little event thing that I had planned where I wanted to run a combat map that is an airship escort, where the one side has to get an airship to the other side without having it destroyed. Or multiple airships to the other side of a map without it being destroyed. And it's encased within like this mountain thing, so it's kind of like a mountain pass sort of thing. I'll probably stream it as well, so if anyone's still watching this, then you can go check that out Saturday or it probably already happened when I think about it. Yeah, I'm just talking about stuff. Whenever I make videos, I often have one just released, one pre-recorded, and then I'm work on this one. Is normally what I do. But yeah. I've also I also see that I'm getting closer to 1,000 subscribers with like 950 something. I could have swore that it was at 970 before, and people probably unsubscribed or something. But you know, probably because if that is the case, then it's probably because of the me saying that I didn't want to play Roblox anymore, and that was probably where most of the people were there for the Roblox videos. And to admit though, I don't feel bad about it, and also change is very much happening. It's going really fast as well with actual government officials getting in on it, and they're going to hopefully fix stuff or change things. There we go. I think I'm gonna leave this like higher up though. Okay. Go. Sometimes it's hard to want to do YouTube videos or like make YouTube videos. For the most part, I just do it because sometimes I just like showing what I do, and I do it for the main reason why most other people would do it, is so other people can see them doing stuff. But when I do YouTube videos, or sorry, when I make YouTube videos, and I don't really do all that well, I kind of just pause because I think, okay, well, it didn't really go as well as I was hoping it would. I've had a very fun time making this video, and it didn't do anything. That's the worst feeling, not gonna lie though. And with my current status of like my current stage in YouTube making, I don't want or even feel like I should or even need to make like everything all flashy. That's why I constantly like make fun of low attention span things and say how much it sucks that that's a thing now, where people can hardly focus on anything. And for most of you, you probably already clicked off of this video. The first video, it got 22 at the time of I'm recording this one. It has 22 views on it and a singular like, which is from me. It just has nothing. There's just nothing there. And it makes me feel like I failed because I didn't do good enough for you guys to actually sit there and watch the video through. It makes me feel like I kind of suck at this, and like there's no point of trying to finish it or make it, because it's the effort that I need to put in outweighs any type of reward I would get from this. So I just kind of have to make... And the even worse thing is, whenever I have to... Whenever, if I make a video that I don't like and it does well, if it's covering a topic or, like, playing a game I didn't like, then it does well. Like, that Roblox... Like, my final Roblox thing of, like, talking about David or whatever and, like, going on my little rant and stuff. That is, like... I just looked at it. That Roblox video talking about the schlep thing. It has more views than my last 5 videos before it did. And I enjoyed those ones. I did that one because it was just like, I was mad. And it felt like and it kind of feels like that's all that people really like wanted to like see or hear, was just somebody being angry for them or with them. But if I, like, make a video of, like, hey, of, like, oh, I really enjoyed this game, and, if you guys want more, then be sure to let me know. And there's no comments saying that they want more. But I get comments whenever I'm yelling when I'm yelling into my microphone, saying that I bet that a guy has children in his basement. I don't... Like I said, even if I did put in, like, a bunch of effort to make this YouTube thing really work, the reward for putting in that effort is completely worthless compared to what I would get out of it. Would I get, like, 1,000 subscribers and, like, it would just stop there? Would I somehow, most definitely not, get to, like, any, like, high amount of people that actually watch my videos? I wouldn't know, and frankly, I don't feel like I should, like, bother trying to figure out if it would or would not happen. I can already tell, like, as most of you clicked on this video, at this point I'm talking to myself. This is just a self-documentation of me playing Minecraft and talking about whatever I feel like. There's not even anybody watching this anymore. I'm just kind of playing in silence for a little bit. So I don't know why, but I always start my farms like this. And I don't fill these in like right away, I just leave them like that. Normally I always build my house before I make a farm, but I guess this farm just kind of lets me know that I'm staying here. Pumpkin seeds. Okay. There. We got wheat, we got pumpkins, we got a wandering trader. How's it going, man? A water bucket for 2 emeralds. Well, the iron's kind of expensive. I can get you glass, though. I can get you, those. You stay there, I'll grab some sand, make some glass, and then fill them up. Also need sand anyway. I kind of want to try a, maybe like an observatory thing at the top of my house, maybe, instead. Something different from what I normally do. I'm not even gonna say my signature phrase at this point again. I build a very specific house. Is he still there, or did he despawn? No, he's still there. Well, the grass is coming in. Oh yeah, I completely forgot I had bricks in here. Let's make like that. Bricks. Bricks. I combine bricks and granite together because they kind of look the same. I normally use I don't normally use polished variants in builds. I normally use the unpolished ones, but I might change it. Come back. I'm not gonna kill you, don't worry. Ooh, spruce logs, but ooh, lily of the valley. Maybe good. I do actually have emeralds in here. It's a way to get white dye, but I forget if bone meal does the same. What's something actually? Because I can't just get spruce, trees out of spruce logs. I actually need other things for it, but... Pleasure doing business. Some people are gonna say L trade. Or nobody at all is gonna say L trade when I think about it. Give me a second, I'll get you your things. Hello. There you go. I say fair trade, even though I kind of just made all these things for nothing, but it's fine. Okay, sleep. And This video's gone for 51 minutes without edits, and it probably will stay without edits when I think about it. At one point, I may just say screw it and just live stream this just for however long I want and count it as episode 4, because doing videos kind of just... It gets lonely, if I can say, if that... It's just kind of lonely making a video instead of making a live stream. But I also feel like, I'm also kind of failing if a live stream has like 2 people in it, I'm happy. If it has like nobody, then it's just kind of, never mind. I'm also gonna grab the, once my shovel breaks, I'm gonna grab the sugar cane that was over there. Perfect. Oop, we're good. Never mind, there's nothing there. What's this, though? It's like a little deeper part down there, so that could be interesting to explore. Alright, so... I don't know if I should end the video here, or if I should keep doing stuff, or... I think I'm just gonna end it here, but, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, anyone who actually, watched the video, and, see all of you in the next one.